guys, and welcome to the Awakening Energy. I'm Skeed. And this activation session, energy activation session, Kundalini and light body activation today. And whilst we do this, just connect, take a deep breath, just connect. While we do this, I'm going to tell you one of the things that the gurus don't want you to know about Kundalini. It's what everybody seems to miss. It's right there to see if you know how to look at it. So there are basically two ways to activate Shaktipat energy. Now there's Shaktipat, there's Pranapat, there's Shivapat, there's Reiki. So many different names. And whilst fundamentally the energy is all the same, we could say it's as though they're activation codes. Now when we say codes, we're not talking about numbers, we're talking about sort of frequencies to feel. And so whilst fundamentally it's all the same basic energy, there are different codes. So it's like, we could say, it's a bit like having heat energy, light energy, sound energy. Fundamentally, energy is energy, but it comes out in different ways. And so all these things are codes. And so there are two ways to activate these codes. Three ways really. One, you're just sort of born with them open. Two, you figure them out for yourself, accidentally or on purpose. Or three, you're initiated into them. Our gurus like to keep this select, and they say it's a lineage, which isn't false. It is a lineage. And the reason why it's a lineage is because if someone passes to me and I pass to the next person, to the next person, it's a chain. And so if one person in that chain doesn't fully activate the codes, but then they go and activate other people, it then becomes weaker. This is what happened to Reiki. So many people became activated and then went off to do their own activation. Now in theory, those codes are written within the symbols. It doesn't quite work. It's not just about the symbol. It's about the energy. And this is why Reiki has become weaker and weaker and weaker. And of course, probably one of the reasons, sensibly, why gurus have kept it very select, to make sure it doesn't become weaker. And thanks to them, it's stayed very powerful. Because you feel this energy, and you compare it to Reiki, you'll notice the difference. Yet whilst you go through a lineage, you don't have to be at the top of the line. Whilst the lineage, each person has kept the activations strong. Then it changes things. So we can talk about the gurus with the activation of the energy. We can also talk about Western occult groups, esoteric groups. Famous ones, the Rosicrucians, the Golden Dawn, these things. It's the same thing. And they have different levels of initiation, and it takes quite a while, etc., 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 to be able to activate the energies in each energy in each layer. Same thing. So we have, you're just born open, you accidentally have them, then someone initiates you or activates the codes within you. Of course, once the codes are activated within you, you'll get to a point where self-initiation becomes far easier and you start getting more codes and more frequencies. You have to really attune yourself to the subtle energies, because the higher you go, the more subtle the changes become. You have to be able to notice them. If you want to learn how to do this, if you want to receive the activation codes, the initiation energies as it were, to be able to do this for other people, or for training, read the description, links there. If you want to have this energy for more time, join the membership, where we do group sessions. And if you want a personal session where I can concentrate just on your energy and focus and move it according to your body, you book a private session with me, awakenenergy.com. 3 ways, if you wish, I can help. And of course, the 4th way is just to receive the energy here. It's more general, because I can't focus, I can't feel you. It's just general energy. Whilst it can still be powerful, it's never going to be as powerful as if we connect. It can be online, it can be in person, that doesn't matter. If we can connect, it makes a big difference. In the times we live, the more polarized things are becoming, the more dualistic, especially now, good and bad, right and wrong. More people that can do this and can start to see through that all and help other people and heal other people, the more we can create balance. We can help. One person can make a difference in the world. And actually most differences, big differences in the world have come from one person. If you want to help make that difference, come join me, take the course, learn how to activate. I'm initiated. You can just sit there after you've healed yourself, and heal them. You could do this in other ways. You could organize a mass meditation of 1,000 people all at the same time. It's been proven to work. Yes, if you use this energy, now I can't tell you exactly how many people you're doing this. It depends on your level of the energy. So instead of 1,000 people, creating a meditation connection to do this. Just one person doing this and sending out the energy would be the same. This it depends on the level. It could be similar to 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, it could be 10,000 people. It depends on your energy, on how deeply you've connected with the energies. Have a think about it. Would you like to do that? Would you like to help other people? Like to help yourself? We live in a world not of proof anymore, but of whatever I say is suddenly law. It's reality, which of course it isn't. No matter what people say, it can cause a kink, but kinks get smoothed out eventually. Because the only truth there is the energy. Really. Because anything else is filtered through bias, beliefs, lies. Lies you tell yourself, lies you tell other people. I need to do this, I'm happy doing this. And perhaps you're not. Receiving this energy, make that abundantly clear. Namaste.